Long time no see. Uh, you know, um, I've been like, looking at myself and all that, and I'm in the worst shape of my life, in the last 2 3 years, and I love bodyboarding. It was majorly part of my life. I entered a couple of tournaments back in the day, and I really, really miss it. It was a big time love for me, and like now it's this time of the year where um, my home breaks pretty nice and all that. So I'm not going for the huge waves or anything like that. It's just just to get out there, just to catch some waves and all that. It really, and then on top of that, it really settles me down. And then on top of that, I have other home things going on and personal things going on. So, you know, and then there's a lot of video makers that like to report all that kind of stuff. So, I was like, I can't compete against that. So I'll just back off on that. And Cowboys fairly have been very quiet. The David Irving saga is like, it's kind of like numb to it already. The Marquez White one, I was a little bit disappointed because he is, he does fit that Chris Richard mold of what he looks for in a cornerback. So that one I was a little bit disappointed. The only video I was really, really thinking about making, because I was really pissed, was the hypocrisy of Roger Goodell and the NFL of how they've been handling the recent arrests and all that. And it's like almost like rubbing it in the Cowboys and Zeke's face kind of thing in it. Reuben Foster, he was charged and he was arrested, but the charges were dropped. If the girl is caught lying, then she should be arrested for defamation of character, falsifying information, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, on top of that, but then Zeke wasn't even charged. Zeke wasn't even, arrested, and nothing from that. And and then Reuben Foster gets busted for substance abuse, and that seems like the only thing is like, okay, yeah, he's from Alabama, but like he's not a he's not like a the media that's converges on him and all that. And then Winston has a lot of media attention, and and he's been very public. His issues has been very public, and then now he admits that he groped the Uber driver, and I'm like, okay, what's going to happen here? And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But then I started, like every time I was thinking about making that video, I was just like, you know what? I hope Zeke just really puts it in his puts a mental note on it, or screenshots or whatever he does, and let it motivate him. I'm coming, and then now training camp is around the corner. Randy Gregory is reinstated, so hopefully he changes his life. Hopefully, that's for him. But then for us as Cowboy fans, if he's gonna help out, if he wants to help out and help the team win, I'm all in on it. I cannot help but to say that I'm a little bit hesitant. I haven't been the biggest Randy Gregory supporter, but because do we save a roster spot for him? And because if he's gone, he is gone, and we could lose somebody that could be on another team. So. But anyway, the reason why I want to make this video is because Cowboys Face actually made a video about this, and he did an awesome job. I don't know if I can compete with it, but it was an awesome video. His video editing, his opinions, everything was great in that video. But I had an idea, like I was thinking, I wanna look for guys to so I can look at extra in this upcoming training camp. Of course, you look at everybody, but Lyle Collins comes to mind. After his first year at right tackle, this is why I'm saying this. In training camp, he, now he has a full year of experience, through the season, and now he's back there again. Now he has a full off season to work on what he was weak on and all that kind of stuff. And he faced some hellacious pass rush. I mean, he was facing some of the top guys in the league and all that. Every week was like, oh man, he's facing another guy. Oh my goodness, you know, like we was worried about him. But he wasn't the guy to be worried about. He was not the problem. He was, if not the best offensive lineman. You know, you can argue between him and Frederick and all that, but for the most part, and then on top of that, at the end of the year, when his back started ailing him, it really forced him to stop being that, instead of this destroying everybody in front of him. It really made him work on his technique. And then when he signed Cameron Fleming, you know, everybody's like, move him back guard, and he's like, hell no, you know, this, you know, I want more money, and you know, tackles do make more money, so you know, he's like, pride and all that, you know, money and everything, you know, it's gonna motivate him. So that's why I'm really excited to see Byron Jones. You know, everybody's excited to have Chris Richard as our defensive back and passing defense coordinator and all that, or organizer, whatever you want to say. Because we've been, you know, I know a lot of fans have been dying to wait and see what Byron Jones can do, and you know, with Richard there, we're excited to see what can he do to develop, you know, Byron Jones. We see the athleticism, but we just haven't been seeing it too much on the field. So we'll see. You know, he's big, physical, perfect type what Richard likes. Next is Taco Charlton. I know a lot of people's like, well, you know, he did get 3 sacks in his rookie year, and he played better towards the end of the year when he got more playing time. And I look back at his Michigan career. Each year he improved. So you know, so it looks like he gets better. So I'm excited to see what he has learned from last year to this year and all that. Next is Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, you know, if everything worked out with him perfectly last year, you know, if Hitchens didn't get hurt in the preseason game and then kind of held him back, and then you know, Sean Lee dealing with his hamstrings and everything, you know, we could have seen the Jalen Smith that we wanted to see. Like, hey, you know what, you know, ease him in, set a package of plays, but this could be a blessing in disguise. Like, you know, hey, he took all that reps. He had to work it out with his leg. He had to, you know, get that mental block out of there. You know, he's a very confident guy, but you have to think about it and all that. So, seeing, and then now, you know, at the end of the year for him, he was improving as well too. So now we get to see more of it. You know, Jahad Ward. You know, we made the switch. We made the trade for Switzer and everything, and you know, for the most part, he looks like he's, you know, Marinelli, you know, Will McClay was really high on him. Marinelli is really high on him. So with all that, you know, he's gonna get in. Alan Hearns, you know, with Dez gone and all that, you know, a lot of people, because nobody trusts T. Will, you know, and then someone to help out, you know, Switzer and everything. He's a good route runner. So we just gotta wait and see how him and Dak really gets their chemistry going. And finally, for me, I know people are gonna be like, oh, where's Zeke, or where's this guy, where's this guy? I'm just gonna go with guys that, you know, other than the obvious. Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods is gonna play safety now that Byron Jones is going. Xavier Woods gets to, you know, be that true safety, because for the most time when Anthony Brown got benched and Skandrick was injured, he was the guy that had to play slot corner. Now he's a safety that plays safety all through his time in Louisiana Tech, or La Tech, whatever you want to say. You know, so we get to see. And then the thing that I want to see improve is that finishes tackles. He missed a lot of tackles. He was right there, and you know, but I cannot wait to see how much more he gets to do by playing true safety now. Right, so that's my video. Mahalo for watching. I think I'm going to do my division predictions, my next upcoming videos. But mahalo for watching. Bani all the boys. And like always, go Cowboys.